Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Todd Martin, creator of The Walking Code. In this video, I'm sharing an excerpt from my new online course, Transform Your Walk, Root, Power, and Direction. This course will help you walk with better alignment, confidence, and fluidity. Whether you're dealing with discomfort or just want to move more efficiently, the techniques in this course will transform the way you walk. If you find this helpful, be sure to join the pre-sale waitlist for exclusive previews, behind the scenes, and course discounts. In this exercise lesson, we're going to use a short flight of steps to help us work on naturally feeling the hip energy, the hip power that we need to use to walk in the first part of the lesson. And in the second part of the lesson, we're going to work on how to control the direction of movement, either forward or backward, with the upper waist rotation. And then we're going to combine those together to create a fluid movement. If you don't have a short flight of steps like this, you can use any flight of stairs, and we're going to work going forward up the stairs and then walking forward. So you'll need a level ground at the top of the steps. And then we're going to reverse ourselves and move backward up the stairs and then walking backward. To begin, we're just going to demonstrate keeping vertical posture as we move up the stairs in a very controlled fashion and then walk forward. And then move down the stairs in a controlled fashion, and at the bottom of the step, walk forward. Make sure not to lean as you're doing the movement. We want to use rotation, which we'll get into later in the video, not gravity to fall. And then we're going to reverse ourselves, moving backward. Backward up the stairs, and then walking backwards. And walk backwards at the bottom of the stairs. Of course, I do not want you to walk backwards off a flight of stairs. If you're going to go back on the stairs, make sure you have very good balance. If you're at all challenged with your balance, don't do the backward part of this exercise, or use your handrail as you go back, starting at the top of the step and go backwards so you can feel the motion. So, forward, keeping vertical posture all the way up until you move forward. And then down, and then move forward. So now I'm going to go through the motion slowly and try to help you focus on your hip energy, how you're creating the power. We're going to begin creating the power from our glutes that are going to push us forward and up from the bottom of the stair using my glutes on the right. That pushes me forward and up until my center of gravity is over my forward leg heel. The forward knee should be just around the line of my front of my toes, or just in front of that. And from this position, I can push up directly from the glutes on the left. Place the flat of the foot, and then use your glutes on the left to push forward and up. And then when you get to the position with your center of gravity over the heel, you can push directly up. And what we're going to feel doing this slowly is using the glutes to get into full extension, and then we're going to move forward without leaning. That's going to require switching our hip action from the back to the front to pull the body into the swing through. And then we use the glutes on the right to push down, placing in a controlled manner on the ball of the foot, sinking slowly to the flat of the foot, cycle the swing leg up, and then push down onto the ball, and then sink down onto the flat of the foot. Once we get to the flat position, now we're going to begin to create that forward energy on the left and pull forward from the left front of the hip to walk forward. When we walk forward, whether on stairs or on the ground, we often think of using the glutes to extend the leg behind the body, because that seems natural. If the leg goes behind the body, that is hip extension in a directional sense. And so it's natural to think that we're using our glutes to do that. But this stair climbing exercise is going to help us think about it in a different way, because the glutes or the hip flexors, two opposing muscles, they do not determine whether you're moving forward or backward. It is our upper waist muscles that are going to determine whether we move forward or backwards. And we'll see that demonstrated here when I move up the stairs backward, because now I'm going to use the glutes on the left to push the body backward, not forward. So you would think if you were using the glutes to extend that the leg would go behind the body, but when I use the glutes here, the leg is going in front of the body and the body is going backward relative to the leg. And as I push up with the glutes on the right, my body is going backward on the right. And I'll place my left. I push with the glutes on the right as the body goes backward on the left. And now I push up with the glutes on the left and the body goes backward. And then I'm going to walk backward using the leg muscles in front, pulling the leg forward, flexing the hip as I use my rotation to create backward motion. And then I'm going to move down the stairs and then move backward. So what I did was use the glutes to push the body up and back, and the hip flexors to have the body walk backward. And when we move forward, we're using the glutes and the hip flexors in the same exact way. The glute muscles are pushing the body up, and the hip flexors are on level ground, getting the body to walk forward. So what is it that creates the direction forward or backward if the hip muscles are doing the same thing in either case? It is the upper waist muscles that are going to determine whether we're going forward or backward.